Welcome to our UW Libraries tutorial. This tutorial focuses on EBSCO eBooks. We'll first start out by looking at Super Search and Catalog, where you'll find an EBSCO ebook. Then we'll go to the EBSCO eBooks site, and here we'll learn how to set up an EBSCO account. And then we'll also talk about how to read online and offline, which requires a book checkout. Finally, the tutorial will point you to areas where you can find additional help beyond this tutorial. We'll start our tutorial at the Research Launchpad through UW Libraries. We have several options to find books on topics that we are interested in. We have Super Search and Catalog. Okay, let's first take a look at Catalog. Under Catalog, you can search by keyword, author, title, subject, and you can type in your search term, and you can also determine your search scope. So if you want to find something specific in an area such as the law library, you can find it this way. Let's go ahead and head over to Super Search. Here in Super Search, you can do a general search. So let's go ahead and type in post, modern, time, and space. And we see all sorts of different kinds of results that we can use. You can refine your search through any of these options on the left-hand menu. But I notice that there's an ebook that I might be interested in. So we'll click Full Text Online. And this takes us into the main EBSCO Host frame. In the top right-hand corner, there's lots of options that are available, but we first need to sign in. If you do not have an EBSCO account, you'll want to create a new account. And you'll fill in the normal fields for creating a new account, and then you'll select Save Changes and then Continue. So we're back at the book that we found, narrating Postmodern Time and Space. We have a book we want, we have our account set up, so how can we read this book? Let's go to eBook Full Text to be able to read it online. On my computer, we see a blank space in the middle. But what happens on Windows 8 for my particular program, it opens up as a separate file through my PDF reader. Sometimes on a Mac it'll show on this main screen. It just depends on the computer you have and the reader that you have installed. Let's say that we want to download our book. We can go to this button about Download This ebook, which is offline access. This takes us back to the main page, and we'll see this menu that pops up. In order to download this ebook, you can select the amount of days that you want to check it out from. You can see an option of 1 through 7. And when you select your days, you'll want to click Checkout and Download. I'm not going to click that button just yet because I want to draw your attention to the kinds of e-readers that are available and compatible with EBSCO eBooks. As you can tell, there are certain viewing requirements in place. Depending on the device you're using, they have different software options that are available, and all of these are free. All you need to do is to follow the blue hyperlinks that are provided, and they will take you to the sites that you need to download the appropriate software. So I'm going to go ahead and check out and download, and you'll have this memo that the ebook was checked out successfully. So what happens when you need additional help beyond the tutorial? There are several ways where you can find additional help. One of the ways is to find an ebook guide. So if you go to our green button, Guides and Tutorials, you'll find several different guides that are available. Additionally, there's always Help or Ask a Librarian. Through this menu, you have several different options to contact a librarian. You can text, chat, mail, and email the librarians as well for additional help. So that concludes our UW Libraries tutorial on EBSCO eBooks. We looked at Super Search and Catalog. We looked at the EBSCO eBooks site where we saw how to set up an account, how to read online, and how to check out a book so that you can read offline. We also covered how to seek additional help if the tutorial does not meet the needs that you have.